Hello and welcome to our video lesson. Today we are going to talk about solving fraction equations. We have done this before. The idea behind this lesson is that it's a review because you're going to need the skill tomorrow in class. If you already get it, great. It'll be super quick for you to get through this and get to the on your own questions. If you don't understand, please pause it and rewind. If at the end of this lesson and you've tried both the on your owns and you still don't understand, please come and see me tomorrow morning before class. So if you're in the third period class, you need to come in before school, and if you're in the 7th or 8th period class, you need to come in and see me at lunch. Alright, in your notebook, I need you to write down solving fraction equations and write down this question. We're going to get started on it. To solve this equation, what it's asking you to do is solve and find out what this m means. To do that, we have to get the m by itself on this side. The first thing I do is look at this 25. The 25 on the bottom, it means divided by 25, is what's stopping this m from being by itself. To get rid of divided by 25, we're going to multiply by 25. That will get rid of this, and then we'll just have m on this side. Whatever we did to one side, we have to do it to the other. So now we have 9/75 times 25. Okay, and at first I know you're going to go, whoa, Miss Fortune, what am I supposed to do with this? We have a fraction and a whole number. Okay, well, think back to our first semester. With a whole number, you add the denominator of 1 underneath the whole number. Then we multiply like normal. We have to find 9 times 25. 9 times 5 is 45. 9 times 2 is 18, plus 2 is 225. So we have 225 over 75. The next thing we have to do is divide 75 into 225. This is a little bit hard because 75 is such a big number, but I'm going to tell you it's 3 times. You can estimate by pretending that 75 is close to 100 and 225 is what it is, and try guessing with 2, but it's going to be 3. 3 times 5 is 15. 3 times 7 is 21, plus 1 is 22. Subtract them, and we have 0. So that means m is equal to 3, and that's our final answer. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing over here with number 2. You need to write this and all the steps down as well. Our first step is we need to get this p by itself. We have p on the bottom, which means p on the top and the 8 on the bottom. So p is divided by 8. To get the p by itself, we need to multiply both sides by 8. So we're going to multiply both sides by 8 to get rid of that divided by 8. If we multiply p divided by 8 times 8, it cancels it out. Then we have 75 over 12 equals, or times 8 equals p. Now, my equal signs are not lined up here. And I know that, but I'm going to show the reader that it needs to go over here. Now, again, we have a fraction times a whole number. To get this so we can multiply it, we add the 1 underneath, because 8 over 1 as a fraction really just means 8 wholes. So now we have 75 twelfths and 8 ones multiplied together. So we multiply the numerators together. 75 times 8. 8 times 5 is 40. 7 times 8 is 56, plus 4 is 60. And then 12 times 1 is 12. So we have 600 over 12 equals p. Now to solve for p, we need to divide 600 by 12. 12 goes into 65 times. 5 times 12 is 60. Subtract it, we get 0. Bring down our 0. 12 goes into 0 0 times. So we know that 50 is equal to p. Please do these two questions on your own, 3 and 4. After you're finished, you should get an answer for number 3, that c is equal to 40, and for number 4, that k equals 5. If you don't get one of those answers, try and go back and see where you went wrong. If you're really not sure, come and see me before class tomorrow. Have a great night. See you tomorrow.